What is up, geeks? So with the release of Justice League recently, I wanted to do a Batman related review. So this is the Batman Arkham Knight 4th scale figure from NECA, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a review of this guy, go into all the details. So if you guys haven't checked out my last NECA review, it was the 4th scale Thor figure. And so these are very oversized figures, huge figures, but these have a lot of details and a good amount of articulation as well. So these guys go for a pretty decent price, but definitely cheaper than your Hot Toys. So they're kind of like an in-between, you know, like they're not as expensive as Hot Toys, but they're not as cheap as like your, 12 scale figures, your 6-inch, 3-inch figures. This is more high-end, but at the same time not too high-end that it's not affordable. You could definitely afford these compared to your typical Hot Toys, like I was saying. So these are mostly plastic, hard plastic. Hot Toys likes to use metal in their figures, but there isn't really metal in these types of figures. So anyway, guys, let's take a look at the box first. So this thing is huge. So let me focus in here. You see the logo right there. On the top, you have a picture of Batman. So this is Arkham Knight. This is part of, the whole Arkham Asylum series they came out with in the video games. So there's a nice image of Batman here in the bottom. And it says 4th scale action figure with the DC Comics logo right there. So on the side you can see him posed in various poses. All actual images of the action figure, which is really cool. So he comes with some accessories. You can see his Batarang and also his grapple gun right there. And then here on the other side, again, with different images of the actual action figure, which is nice. Again, with the grapple gun. And then you could actually fold the Batarang, and you could place these items on his utility belt. So that's really cool. Here, again, at the back, another image of the action figure. Here it says, in the explosive finale to the Arkham series, Batman faces the ultimate threat against the city he was sworn to protect. The Scarecrow returns to unite an impressive roster of supervillains, including Penguin, Two-Face, and Harley Quinn to destroy the Dark Knight forever. So really cool. It says here, includes 2 pairs of hands, articulated grapnel gun, Batarang, and belt clips. Okay, awesome. So now it is time to do a huge unboxing of this figure. Alright guys, so we have Batman outside of the package, and he's so big that I can't even fit him in the whole frame, but I'll definitely get into all the details and pick him up and, show him all the different angles, show you guys all the different angles of Batman. But first, let's take a look at the accessories. So here we have his grapnel gun, and it comes with a extra hand, so that's good because it fits perfectly in the hand. It comes separate, but I put it in right now just to prepare it so I can switch it out, because it would look really cool with him holding this in one hand and his Batarang in the other, I think. But that looks really nice. So it does articulate a little bit up and down. Here is the other accessory. We have his Batarang that actually folds, which is nice. And then his other hand that fits the Batarang perfectly. So I like that a lot. And then let's get into all the details. Let's take a look at this bad boy up close. So let me try to angle it better, so that way we can see all of his armor. I really like all of the armor pieces. It looks really great, guys. I mean, it really looks like the video game put to life. His ears came out very nice too. I was afraid that, I'd be afraid to drop this thing on his head, obviously, because I feel like those ears would be the first thing to go. But you can see his eyes painted very well. So what I love about NECA is not only the size, but I mean, these things are pretty hefty too. have good weight to them. Really good quality figures, guys. The articulation, the sculpt, and the paint is just amazing. I love it. So you can see there with the belt and the shine of it. Looks really cool. And I wanted to get to the cape part of it. So it kind of looks a little bit weird, I have to say. So this part is all felt. And then you can see it's sectioned off here. There's triangles here, makes it look shiny here at the top, and then a different kind of like dark gray, and then the rest of it black. But it looks kind of weird. I don't know why. It just looks weird to me. But I think it would have looked better if the whole entire thing was all black. That's just me though. I don't know if that's more true to the game. I don't really remember the game looking like this. It was mostly leather. I was hoping it would be leather, or at least like a faux leather type. Obviously a faux, but something that resembled leather, you know. But what's nice about the felt, it's very easy to lift up so you can see the back. So that looks pretty nice. And if you wanted to display your accessories, you could have it hanging. The Batarang, since it folds, you could fold it up and put it there just like the picture, and then your grapnel gun right there. Love the armor. It really looks great. Really good quality. The gauntlets. Really good figure. And the facial expression, look at that. He just looks so mean. But it really resembles the in-game Batman. So yeah, we're gonna get into articulation in just a moment. But I think this looks really good. Love the shine. Love how it shines. So anyway, let's get into articulation. Let's see. So Batman can turn his head left and right. Only a little bit though. I feel like this part of it really hinders our articulation. He can't look up all that well. Can't really look down too much. So far the head and neck rotation isn't that great. I can already see that these shoulder things are very malleable, so it might not hinder too much that up and down shoulder movement, which is good. He has it looks like a ball joint for his shoulder. He has let's see, a double or a single. It looks like a double joint, but it's just really stiff. But he can only go that far without me. There we go. That's much better. So a double joint at the elbow. A cut at the lower elbow, and we have I think a ball joint or a ball hinge at the wrist, so we could rotate, go in and out. That's good. As far as the upper body, this thing is so heavy. I have to say that's the only thing. Like, you have to be very careful with dropping these things, and not only that, they're pretty heavy, so you can't just like hold on to them. These are definitely collectible items. So it goes left and right that much. There's no ab crunch as far as I know. Or maybe this is supposed to be the ab crunch, but I'm afraid to bend it back too much. It looks like it's meant to be. Or maybe not. I don't know. It looks like it's supposed to twist too. But just very stiff joints. Which is actually a good thing for these big figures, because you don't want them to loosen out and all of a sudden he looks like a, you know, hunchback Batman, you know? Like, you definitely want these to be stiff, but at the same time you're afraid that going too far might actually break the joint. So I'm gonna go like that, and that's enough for me. I'm fine with that. Doesn't look like there's waist rotation, but there's a lot of, as you can see, there's like a lot of movement enough as far as the upper body. So lower body, pretty sure you could do a split, but I'm not going to go all the way just because that seems a little bit risky. But it has nice, very good ratchet joints. Go in and out. He looks like he has a double joint in the knee. Very cool. It's very hard to manipulate these joints without trying to break the joint. Very good ankle joint. Strong ankle joint. Looks like it goes left and right and a little bit up and down. Definitely don't want to mess with the joints too much. Don't want to loosen it up. But I'm definitely going to post some pictures right after this video ends. Get him into some good poses, guys, for you. I hope you guys like this video. It's very hard for me to review these things. I find myself getting tired just trying to find a way to review these figures because they're so big. But I know you guys love these big figures. I mean, oversized figures are really cool, has a lot of detail, really good quality to them. So I usually have fun, though, taking pictures at the end. So please stay tuned for those pictures, just like I did for the Thor review. If you haven't checked that out, please check that out. And until next time, guys, embrace, express, and enjoy yourself. May the Force be with you always, my young Padawan.